Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield, and we are in New Atlantis. We had to talk to, we had to come to the Vanguard UC anyway and talk to the commander, so I thought I'm going to go ahead and complete this Vanguard quest that we've had sitting here open with Hadrain about the Terrormorph. So let's talk to her. We were waiting for the council to, or the cabinet to talk to us, so let us go.
Still no word from the cabinet.
What?
Anything you wanted to discuss in the interim?
Why not? Why is it taking so long? This has been like forever.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds
Okay.
like our cue.
All right.
Here we go.
And this is the reason why we never advanced it, because I didn't think we could do it, and because she said there was nothing, we're waiting, and so I left, and I thought we were ready, and then, okay. Are they gonna be impressed with my abilities? I got new powers now since the last time we met, girl. Yeah. What are you looking at? Do I look different?
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thank you. So we are going to the cabinet chambers. Alrighty, Sarah, I know you don't like being here.
Yes? What?
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrain mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency. Things don't keep my shipbuild, man. No, Hadrian made it clear, yeah, that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
What?
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. Remind me, was kept. Okay. We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting.
Of course
While
you do.
no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic, and at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
Wow.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
It wiped out a colony that never saw coming. That's pretty alarming. I only know what I was told. Its tissue matched ones from Lodinian. It wiped out a colony that never saw coming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request. Yes. If the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terrormorph program failed. The data is not dangerous. Personally, I would wait. We don't yet have enough information. They used "yet" twice in one sentence. Madam President, if it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are still for no. If the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terrormorph program failed.
It doesn't matter if it can be weaponized or not. The archives need to remain sealed for now. There's no reason to rush into a decision of this magnitude.
Sarah!
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
What?
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs?
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
What?
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly.
Do it discreetly?
The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain,
Okay.
I'm right behind you. Let's get down.
Okay. Take the mat. Okay, Sarah. So we're going to be fighting Terrormorphs. This is inaccessible. Okay, how do I get there then? Oh, this way. You guys should be freaking out. Freaking out.
What the hell is going on?
They're not letting us leave. This is bad, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Come on, everyone, into the elevator. Here we go. Terrormorphs here in New Atlantis.
You! The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
That's it.
Stop!
Now hit him with everything
Trying
you've
to
got.
help you!
Oh, I gotta equip it, don't I? Stealth. Is this the one that I just got? Yes. Oh, I know what I'm trying to do.
Cat! Make it stop! Make it...
You're done!
Sarah, you can't be shooting them. Okay, so what do I have to do?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorphs' influence, weren't they?
I don't know.
How would they know?
They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog.
Yep.
It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
So does this mean I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I bet.
But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terrormorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Are you suggesting Terrormorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terrormorph.
If someone comes at me, I'm putting them down. Well, it sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
So I'm going to have to go between my one and then the other, I guess, huh? One weapon and then the other. So how does this weapon look different? Stealth EM Equinox. Stealth lasers, electromagnetic beams. I don't have any. Well, if someone takes the three RV laser, it just does something different. So we'll have to know whether we're shooting people.
God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
Okay, now you're saying firepower. Okay.
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Am I going the wrong way? I am, I think. Oh, it just looks different.
Back up! Don't just stand there! Good! This is what we trained for!
Captain! You're going to be okay! It's not real! Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real! We have to put down that floor!
You! Put it down! Put down the weapon
I can do my zoom thing on him.
It's like you've tapped into the universe itself. Check your sense! It's one of them!
Whoop.
They're everywhere! Nowhere is safe!
Let's do it one more time.
Where are you?
Wow. Okay, alien. You guys okay? It was only one Terrormorph. It was only one, guys.
Officer, are you and this woman experts? Take whatever
I'm
we can
taking
get.
all your stuff.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter.
You got more?
You said you've done this before, huh? Well, we've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Oh, this is Yumi. Okay, so speak to the fire team. What was that? Speak to the fire team. The officer in charge stated that his men have the remaining Terrormorphs trapped on the tarmac, and Hadrain and I are to go find them. He can spare one Marine fire team if we decide we want them. I think we're going to want them, aren't we?
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Oh, wow, I never thought about that. What if they're taken over by the Terrormorphs? And you're sure you're not going to turn on us out there?
We're not afraid. But we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
Well, I want you watching our backs. Yep. No. We'll handle this. You two stay put.
Your call. We're on the line.
Yeah, I don't, I know we can do it, so... Which way are we going? Do we have some dead bodies here? It looks like it. Yep.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Oh my gosh, look at the damage it did. How many are there? There's several of them. Okay. I hope you didn't destroy my beautiful ship. Are they inside?
Let's get this over with.
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
I don't even need a gun.
Oh, quit it.
Surrounded. All around. Nowhere.
Come on. Come on, got that one done. Got another one over there. So they're doing the foggy shit on me, but it's not affecting me. Is it on this side or the other side? This gun is doing as much as I want it to. Come on.
They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Who did the fire on me? Oops! Know where I have to go.
Safe. Never safe. Never safe.
Come on.
They're going to eat you alive.
No, they're not. No, they're not. It's freaky as all get out.
Help! Help! Oh, God, help me!
I'm trying to do my reload. Come on. Can we do a reload? Thank you.
Please. Please help. Please. Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Oh my
It's over.
gosh.
Thank God. If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
Yes, we would have, Sarah. Wow. 2 of them. I mean, I fought one. I fought, a 44 level one by itself, but to have 2 of them. Well, they just massacred this place, didn't they? Okay, there's my ship over there. Whew. Thank you for not messing with it. Never put our weapons away. We already took his stuff. Okay. There are other bodies laying around? Oh, okay, Sergeant Yumi.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Oh, you all held the fire. You're the heroes here, not us. Just remember who saved your tails. Yeah. I want a day's work, Sergeant.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Okay, report to the President. Wow. I picked up some good stuff off of them. More bodies laying around. I just want to loot, you know.
Ah, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
I think it's ugly.
Please, just leave me alone.
Am I going to be all right?
You're not the doctor.
I'm sorry, these people need me.
Okay. I'm just looking at stuff. You can stop the sirens now.
What? What is it?
It moves so fast.
You take care of those things? Thank God.
Okay. Here you go, Sarah, on your train ride that you don't like. So the Terrormorphs attacked New Atlantis. For what reason?
They said you all saved the city down there. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Come on, girls, let's get in here. Come on. Hustle, hustle. You guys are like, I don't want to be in there first. I don't want to go first. You go first. Okay, whatever.
Whole building's on lockdown. Nothing's getting to the cabinet.
Okay, I am, though.
That's
Here we
a
are.
relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
My officers were unprepared for what happened
there
at
you
the
are.
spaceport.
I believe we have
intend to
some
correct
things
that.
we should discuss.
Those creatures killed UC citizens. They're not killing anymore.
Okay.
Captain, Hadrain, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology.
Yep, you owe us one.
Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Oh gosh,
Thank
yes.
you, ma'am.
I take my gratitude and credits. Oh my god, real estate or luxury goods? Better late than never, I suppose. Yeah, agreed. Thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrain, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major.
Yay!
As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Someone
me.
who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now.
Yep, that's me.
The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Of course. Me? Why not send a diplomat? Someone trained for this sort of thing. Yeah.
The cabinet wants progress and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of Terrormorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
So 2 makes a cadre, huh? Tell me what I'm getting first and I'll consider it. I can't be a representative, I'm just some vanguard nobody. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Oh.
So, will you help us?
Well, and what do I get for being a UC citizen? I get a house.
It has its perks. Only citizens can purchase property in the city. We also pay reduced prices on most goods and services across the UC. There's also a credit disbursement when you first join. Help get you on your feet. But above all, you'd become a dedicated part of the greatest faction in the galaxy. If you're willing to help us, we can open that door.
Well, you can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Losing anyone in blind damage to the
Okay.
space the
I'm gonna
costs
go
of
check
this
in with
attack
Chief
greater than
Engineer
I think we
Kulkarni.
realize.
Start getting a plan together for that data.
We didn't get where we are by sitting on our laurels. Our laurels, in fact, became uninhabitable a long time ago.
So speak
Helps to
to
remember
Deputy McIntyre, friends like these. So that the eyewitness is done, and it has now been updated to friends like these. Okay. And Deputy McIntyre is, she said, across the hall, right? What do you think about all this, Sarah? Terrormorphs all over.
Hello.
Hello.
Was it really Terrormorphs in
Yeah.
the city?
It was. Terrormorphs. It was.
Hello. They said it's over. That we can get back to work.
I think I've read this one before. This is unlocked elsewhere. Okay.
These orders. A vanguard captain. Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Are you whom I'm supposed to speaking to, huh? Where's Hadrain at? Oh, that's right. She got reassigned, didn't she? So it's just you and I, Sarah. You ready to talk, Deputy Elizabeth McIntyre?
That must make you my vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Let's pretend that I don't have the slightest idea. Now, they're the repository for all the banded data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events.
Yeah.
So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people, the ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun, to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
I assumed. You'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack. No problem, I'm just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. What can you tell me about these codes? Can we forge them?
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
Well, you'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack.
I couldn't agree more. However,
we're talking
both
politics.
ambassadors have reasons they won't or can't work with us.
Politics.
Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
I already figured that out.
That doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's start with Ambassador Radcliffe.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Are you talking about theft? Sneaking? I think you're underestimating how delightful I am. No one can be that stubborn. New Atlantis was just attacked. Alright, tell me about these other tools then. Yeah.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
Oh, really?
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
What can you tell me about this staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Radcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Probably most likely. Any other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy?
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone.
Okay.
If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
That's all the info I need for the moment on the Ambassador Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Credits. So tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Varun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Why, what's wrong with House Varun?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
No argument here. House Varun seems like nothing but a bunch of madmen. I'm sure he can be reasoned with. House Varun are people just like us. No, but are they actually just people just like this? They have a whole different set on life. They have a whole different belief system. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty promising.
It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore is actually still alive.
Okay, because no one has seen him.
His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Oh boy.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Okay. What do I do if he's dead?
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, he has no one actually been inside the embassy?
The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
Does he? What kind of life signs did you detect in the embassy?
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Oh my god, okay. Here's hoping we're not chasing a corpse. Yeah.
It would at least be a speedier negotiation. But I, of course, hope the ambassador is alive and well.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Oh, great.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay.
Welcome back. Everything going well with the ambassadors?
No. Oh, interesting. Is this a magazine? No, yeah, it is. Permanently reduces fuel needed for a grav jump by an additional 1%. Okay. Is this another one? Oh, that's the super paste. Okay, interesting as all get out. I'm curious to get into the embassy.
Yes. What?
And find out what's going on there. So lobby, okay. So yeah, let's go talk to... I do want to get into the Balloon Ambassadors. I think that would be really cool. I know what kind of plants are flourishing in there, right? Are they man-eating plants? Interesting. Yeah, we've never been to the embassies.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Oh no! Talk to Sergeant Yumi! See, even though we're this far into the game, there's still these little quests are still popping up, these little activities.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
Oh, I was going to bring Sam with me, because he is Freestar. I think I might do that. I thought it would make a difference. Because Sarah is UC. She was in the...
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Oh, Sarah wants to talk to me now, too. No!
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Yeah, I hear ya. Okay. Where you at, Sarah? Alright, what do you have to say?
Yeah? Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind.
I don't have time to talk. I told you it wasn't your fault. I could tell it was still bothering you.
Was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
Is this your quest then? How will traveling to Cassiopeia get your concerns to put your concerns to rest?
The last time I saw my crew, their escape shuttle was headed for the planet's surface. I need to find the wreckage to ensure their memories are honored.
Seeing the wreckage isn't going to bring back your crew.
Of course it won't.
Oh.
But I can't continue ignoring my own thoughts. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
What eventually happened to the Dauntless?
Shortly after I evacuated, I saw the ship come apart. The UC listed it as lost, so I assume the Dauntless was completely destroyed.
All the Dauntless's escape shuttles were damaged?
The Dauntless took heavy fire to the docking section during the battle. We had 3 shuttles. 1 was destroyed, and the other 2 were damaged. There was no other way off the ship.
You're lucky you made it to safety.
Lucky? Compared to my crew, I hit the goddamn jackpot.
Oh, Sarah.
Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface.
Well, it's not like you had a choice. I can't imagine how relieved you felt after you landed. It's impressive that you soft landed after an emergency jetson that close to the exosphere.
I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same.
She still wants to talk to me again? What are you hoping to find at your old campsite?
My shuttle should have the telemetry tracking data for the other shuttle aboard. It should give us an idea where it went down. That's if scavengers haven't completely stripped my ship for parts.
What do you know about Cassiopeia 1?
It has a breathable atmosphere, indigenous fauna, and maybe a few abandoned mining outposts. Otherwise, it's not populated.
Do you think putting this to rest will get you back on your feet?
Don't worry, it's not as though I'm coming apart at the seams. It's the conversations we've been having. They dredged up these old memories, and they're a burden.
Yeah, we need to get you back there to face your demons.
That's what I was hoping. But I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
Okay. You should let me handle Admiral Logan alone. I'm sensing tension between you and Admiral Logan.
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade.
But that's what you're doing. Your well-being is important to me. Members of Constellation stick together. Yep, they do.
That's why I need you by my side. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I need someone I can trust to keep me in check.
What are you expecting to find there?
Besides bad memories? I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it. Not yet.
I'll have your back.
I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand.
Well, it's because I care what happens to you, Sarah. It's what friends do for one another. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. They do. Oh, I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True friendship. Something I've denied myself for far too long.
What about Asia?
Traveling out here with you, I've discovered that friendships change by circumstance. I worked closely with Aja on long space voyages, so we became friendly. When she quit Constellation, the friendship ended.
Yeah,
but I'm
that
certain
happens.
at this point, even if you and I were separated by a great distance, we'd never lose touch.
Well, I'm an out of sight, out of mind person. I really am. You've been critical of yourself for far too long, Sarah. Yeah.
You're right. I have. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
Okay, Sarah Morgan is non-dismissible until... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, Sam.
I'm always here for you, if you need me.
Oh, I can't even... See? Can I talk to you? So I have to do her quest to get her off of my... Here we go. No, that's the chair. I don't want to sit down. Well, we were gonna do... I was going to do... Acquire the Freestar Collective Archival Code. We're not going to be doing this one now because... We got Sarah's mission. In Memoriam. Proceed to New Atlantis. Been asked by Sarah Morgan to help... Yeah, so we're going to have to do hers. To get... So that I can get Sam to come with me. Because she is now stuck with me. I'm stuck with her. I forgot I had a skill point. What do I... Oh, yes. I want to do my social. Because I want to get 2 leadership. So I need to do 2 more points. Maybe this would be a good time to put it... Successfully use diplomacy on 5 different people. I've only done it on 1. Negotiation. Skillfully supplementing words with credits may help achieve the desired results. Do I want to do that one? or commerce, or scavenging. There's a chance to find extra ammo when searching. Let's do that one. Can always use more ammo. Now I only need one more point to get to leadership. And then I also can do outpost management too. Because I gotta work my outpost, but I want to get to ship command. Is where we're trying to get to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we'll be going after Sarah's quest. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.